When I started to go to the gym, my arms were always so small. I trained for around a year and my back got bigger. My chest got bigger, especially my shoulders got bigger. My legs were always like a strong point. And my arms were always lacking behind. Like when I look in the mirror, I flex my chest, yeah, my back, whatever. But I see I have no size in my biceps and triceps. And that used to piss me off, honestly. Because I look at my physique and I'm trying to not look at my arms, but I look at them and I'm like, ah, fuck. I gotta bring my arms up. And the reason why my arms were lacking was just because of my training. Because it's not a genetic thing, because I grew them. I built really nice abs. You can see my physique's really good. I've got the aesthetic physique and I've built really nice arms, as you can see. I've gained a lot of arm size and my arms are one of my strongest body parts right now, honestly. I transformed from so skinny arms to having like a big arms where when I grew them, when I started to use the tactic that I'm going to view in this video, instantly people started to tell me like, yo, your physique got big, you go to the gym, yeah, you look fucking big, man. And it only happened because I grew my arms. I really grew them, my biceps and my triceps. I just started to train in the right way and they grew a lot. Yes. So first of all, let's talk about the spider physique. So the spider physique is a physique where your torso is big, but your arms are small. Like, this was me for a long time actually. Because I used to do standard workouts. I used to do chest and triceps, back and biceps. So it was like kind of like a stupid idea. I train my chest, I get tired, and then I move on to the triceps when I have no energy. Train my back, like I wasn't training that hard to be honest, but train the back, whatever, and then I move on to the biceps. It wasn't a good idea, and I looked like this spider physique, as I'm telling you. Then I realized that arms are actually so important. Like arms make your physique look bigger. Like if I just had bigger arms, my physique will look 10 times better. Because all this time, I've heard the usual advice that, yeah, like you need to prioritize the V-taper, you need to prioritize the lats, the shoulders. These are the muscles that give you the V-taper. And that's true, the V-taper is so important. But still having small arms doesn't look good. Actually, it doesn't look good. Of course, you need to have a balance. If you have fucking so big arms but your shoulders are small, yeah, it's not gonna look good. But I had like strong shoulders, wide back, and my arms were lacking. So I had the V-taper, but the arms were lacking. So I realized that they're actually so damn important. Like even if people tell you like, yeah, your shoulders give you the V-taper, whatever, you gotta train your neck and everything. Your arms are very important. You gotta prioritize your arms. And a lot of guys actually know this, that arms are very important, but they don't prioritize their arms. They train like how I used to. Full back workout, 4 or 5 exercises for the back, and then you do like 2 exercises for biceps with low levels of energy. And what I started to do is I started to train my arms in a separate day, because what do you think is gonna happen to your arms when you hit them after, let's say you did like chest, 4 exercises for chest, and then you did like 2 exercises for triceps. What do you think is gonna happen to your triceps workout? It's gonna suffer, right? It's going to suffer. Because you already fatigued your chest. You already like use your chest a lot and already fatigued. And now you move on to the triceps and you're tired. And the link in the description is my full course, check it out. And that's what I realized, that it's not a good idea at all to do this, because I'm not getting any results. So what I started to do is something very different, something kind of crazy. I started to train my arms in a separate day. I started to have a full day for biceps and triceps. I literally go to the gym, Friday, and I hit biceps and triceps. First biceps and then triceps. So back at 2022, this was my split, Monday chest, Tuesday back and biceps, Wednesday shoulders and triceps, and Thursday legs and abs. I seen progress in it, but my arms didn't grow at all. Because I was doing this shit that everyone does, like training your arms at the end of the session. So what I did is I removed the triceps from the shoulder day and I removed the biceps from the back day, and I just put them in a separate day, in Friday. Friday I go to the gym, but I first hit biceps and then I hit triceps. I'm telling you, this made me huge progress. My arms blew up. I started to train them in a separate day. All this time I was doing the standard workout routines, 4 days a week, whatever. My arms were always lagging behind. When I had an arm day, specific day for biceps and triceps, that's when they exploded. And as I'm telling you, after a few months of doing that, because after like a 6 months of doing this, not like 5 months, everyone started to notice the increase of size in my arms. Everyone started to tell me, yo, you look fucking huge, man. They were telling me like, you look huge. Because I realized that arms really give you this better look to your physique. And training them in a separate day really got them bigger. I just started this arm day, and how I did this arm day actually was standard training like a prisoner. I went to the gym arm day, 2 exercises for biceps, 2 exercises for triceps, and you don't have to overthink it. I was like sat there researching the most optimal way to train your biceps. You don't need this. 2 exercises for biceps and 2 exercises for triceps. That's all I did basically. And my arms exploded. 2 basic exercises. I was doing like starting with 4 sets of barbell curls, then 4 sets of hammer curls, and then I do 4 sets of skull crushers for the triceps with the hex bar. Maybe it's called hex bar, I don't know how it's called, because I didn't have an easy bar. And then the last exercise was a cable push down or like a bench dip. So 2 exercises for the biceps and then 2 exercises for the triceps. This was my workout. And I was training like a prisoner, really hard. How do you think prisoners train? How do you think guys in the prison train? How do you think they lift? Do you think they're there doing this fucking optimal, not even pushing hard? These guys who are angry at the wall, how do you think they're training? Do you think they're training like really light, or do you think they're pushing themselves very hard? What do you think? Of course they're pushing themselves very hard, because this is how you actually build muscle. And you need actually a good workout routine that prioritizes your arms. That's why link in the description is my full course. I also give you the workout routine that you need to build big arms and also the full physique. And my diet, basically, great grandfather diet. Eating like how my great grandfathers used to eat. How do you think your great grandfathers used to eat? Why do you think your great grandfathers were so fit? Why do you think they were so fit? Because they used to eat whole foods, right? Of course, whole foods, clean foods. Not like fucking, I don't know, there's some bars, chocolate bars in which they say like healthy snack. Nothing like this. It's plain rice, beef, chicken, eggs, potatoes, the foods that your mom cooks, the foods that you cook at home. That's what they used to eat, and they were so fit by doing this. And an arm day was actually so fun. Like I'm gonna tell you the truth. It was so fun to go to the gym and train arms. To go to the gym and just push biceps and triceps. Really fun. Like the pump I used to get was amazing. Let's say I go to the gym, do a little warm up, and then I start hit the biceps, And I move on to the triceps and I see my arms fucking pumped. Like, I feel amazing. They're pumped. I'm drinking a lot of water. They're pumped. I'm like, wow, yeah, I'm fucking big. Yeah. And I remove my hoodie up. I remove the hoodie. I'm like, with the vest, and I'm like, yeah, I'm bigger. And I flex in the gym, and I feel good. That's it, arm day, and it's actually really important. If you're struggling with growing your arms, that's my number one tip: have an arm day, because that's what helped me. That's what like helped a lot of guys, and it's like built my arms really well. I'm telling you. Before doing this, my arms were always a weak point, always, and now they are a strong point. And I said it's actually fun. So it's actually easy for me to do this arm day because my workout routine was a 4 day split. So I just made it into a 5 day split by adding the arm day. It was easy. But it's harder when you have like a 6 day a week workout split. 5 day a week. What you're gonna do then? Well, when you train 6 days a week, let's say push pull legs 6 days a week, you're not gonna go and train 7 days and like push arms on Sunday, right? It's like you need some rest days. You absolutely need some rest days. And what I started to do was training my arms in the middle of the session. So when I'm doing push pull legs, let's say 6 days a week, in my push day, instead of training my chest really hard and then moving on to the shoulders, pushing them hard, and then at the end of the session, when I'm tired, doing a few sets for the triceps, like every other guy who has small fucking arms, I started to just put the arms in the middle of the session. So I do my chest, like 2 exercises for chest, and then I do the triceps, and then I do the shoulders and the abs, the neck, everything. In my pull day, I do a few back exercises and then I do the biceps. And the back exercises I choose are like compound movements, movements that work your biceps as well. Instead of putting biceps at the end of the session, I put it in the middle, and then I do the rear delts, the abs, and whatever. It's actually amazing. So as I said, my physique instantly got to the next level, and I instantly got so much bigger when I grew my arms. If I didn't start to do an arm day, they wouldn't have grown at all. So it's actually so important. And right now I don't have an arm day. The reason why is because, as I said, I'm doing push-pull legs, and I structure it. I hit arms in the middle of the session, and I'm seeing great growth from this. Right now, I'm actually not focused that much on bulking. I'm more focused on making better videos, and that's actually all you need to maximize your arm growth. A dedicated arm day, or at the very least, train arms at the start of the session or in the middle of the session. Let's say you do back and biceps. You start with biceps and then you move on to back, something like this. And I'm really happy with this. Like if I notice my arms are lacking behind, that's what I'm gonna start to do. Specific arm day. It really helped me. And if you want the full program to absolutely transform your physique to the next level, check the link in my description. And I see you in the next video.